I'm Steve Krenz, and we're here at legendary Gruhn Guitars. We're going to be talking with George Gruhn about this amazing collection of instruments by Eric Clapton that is here currently at the store. George, tell us a little bit about this Clapton collection of guitars.
This is a group of 29 instruments. There will be some more coming in the near future, but 29 right now that Eric has decided to sell through us. And this is different in that he's done 4 auctions in the past, selling guitars to raise charity contributions for his drug rehab center in the Caribbean. We have a long-term relationship with Eric. I first met Eric in 1970. I had just opened up my store. Eric was playing with Derek and the Dominoes. The Johnny Cash TV show was taping at the Ryman, which was right close to my first store. The back door of my shop was a couple hundred feet away from the stage door of the Ryman. When I met Eric, he was interested in guitars from me. He bought 4 Stratocasters from me, and then he went around the corner to Showbud, which is no longer in business, and he got not guitars, but parts. Showbud had a repair shop, and they had Stratocaster necks and bodies and pickups and parts, and he bought a pile of parts from them. Shortly after that, his guitar Blackie came into existence. Blackie must have been assembled from parts of mixing and matching some of my 4 guitars that he got, plus guitars Showbud got. And Eric and I have had a very good relationship ever since. So that most times when he comes to Nashville to play or record, he stops in, sees us, we'll play guitars and pick out 1 or 2. Yeah. And over the course of years, Eric has bought over 50 guitars from us. Really? And this is the first time, though, that it's gone the other way, where he did indeed get a couple of guitars from us this time around, but he's also decided to send a bunch to us. And that was his idea to do that. This is not something we talked him into, but we've had a long-term relationship, and we're certainly very pleased to be doing this.
There's over 20 instruments in this?
29 in 29 this group, and there will be some more coming soon.
There's a mixture of electrics and acoustics that are part of this?
Archtop acoustics and flattop acoustics and 1 very fine resonator guitar. So it's quite a variety, but then Eric is a very versatile player. He does more than rock and R&B. Eric, while people may say he's a collector because he has multiple instruments, and this is certainly by no means all that he has, typically if he'll come into the shop, he may play as many as 10 or 20 instruments to select 1 or 2. Right. And he's very keenly interested in how they look, feel, and sound, but primarily how they sound and how they feel, more so than how they look. He's not necessarily concerned only with vintage. If they don't sound and feel to suit him, they're not part of his collection. So these are all very good instruments from a musician's point of view. So they're more than just memorabilia.
Each of these instruments comes with a photo of Eric playing the instrument, as well as a letter from him, personally autographed, talking about the authenticity of the instrument.
That is correct, yes. These are things that he really did own and use.